If you're going to put commercial in the name of your battery outdoor power equipment, there's going to be some pretty high expectations. I've been using this thing for a couple of weeks now. So far, I like it. Now, this is just on loan from Greenworks. It's from their 82 volt range. Now, this is a 1.2 kilowatt battery powered straight shaft line trimmer. The motor is in the head, 1.2 kilowatt. They say it's equivalent to about a 31cc petrol engine. And I'd probably agree with that from using it. It feels like it's got plenty enough power. Power isn't the thing that you can fault on this machine at all. Starting up here where the motor normally would be, the motor's actually in the head on this machine. Get your 4 amp hour battery here. Comes in a kit with 2 4 amp hour batteries, a dual battery charger and the machine for $1,200, or you can buy the skin on its own for $4.99. The batteries have a nice little digital readout, which I like because you get down to 1 bar and 1 bar could be 25%, could be 5%. So it's kind of nice to know when it's really, really low. Charging times on the dual battery charger have been very, very quick for these batteries. Run time, the thing that everyone's going to want to know. I've got around 23, 24 minutes out of it on its highest speed. That's through really thick and heavy stuff, just constant, 23, 24 minutes straight, which doesn't sound like a lot. But when you're trimming for 23, 24 minutes straight, it's actually a lot of trimming. It really is. You'll get much longer run time if you run it on the first speed. I've got unloaded run time of this thing on first speed of around 52 minutes. Very simple to use. Just pick it up. The safety's there. Pull the trigger. And I do really like that. There's no annoying on-off button, nothing fiddly like that. You have the control for the speed there, which you can operate with your trigger hand. That collar there is just for my racks on my truck. Obviously you can put a harness on it. D handle feels good, it's rubberized, I like it. Machine feels pretty comfy in the hands for me. How's it go weight wise? Well, compared to my Husqvarna 525 LST, which is what I normally use, the Greenworks is about 500 or 600 grams on my scales heavier, but it's definitely not a heavy machine. Feels comfortable for me to use. In fact, the Husqvarna is quite light. Down to the guard, as I said, it's a very small guard which does not obstruct your view while you're doing a vertical edge or just trimming normally. A lot of contractors will take the guard off because it does get in the sight lines there, but I think you could leave this on. I've left it on because I want to test it as it's intended to be used. Now, I've changed the stock head to the small speed feed that I use on all my machines. That's just a personal preference thing. There's nothing wrong with this thing. It's just a bit larger diameter because I do like using the smaller heads. The stock head is a quick load or speed feed. Bump head. Overall, machine feels well built. I like the feel of it in the hands. I've been wanting to use it, which is a real good thing. Now, the only thing I can be critical about is the cut width. You'll get around 40 centimeters of line before the guard cuts it off, which for me, I would like a little bit more, not gonna lie. And probably the reason for that is I'm coming from a machine that's closer to 47 or 48 centimeters of line length. I like running a bit extra line length. A lot of people take their guards off because they wanna run a bit of extra line length. You could probably do that with that. I imagine the runtime will be impacted by that. I will test it with the guard off at some stage. Really do like the machine. It's still very usable with that width. Like every man, you just want an extra inch or two. So this is the first machine I've tested in the 82 volt commercial range from Greenworks. I'm really excited about trying some of their other stuff, mowers and blowers. If they're as good as this, they could be onto a winner. Anyway, if you've got any particular questions about this, let me know. I'll try and help you out.